Welcome back. Thank you so much for passing by to click on this channel. So guys, I want to say a big thank you. Welcome back once again, beloved. Thank you so much for passing by once again. So guys, remember in my previous video that Strong invited 5 selected African countries in the White House for summit, and that summit was whole. But let me list out those name of those countries in case you forget. The first was Gabon, Senegal, Mauritania, Liberia, and Guinea-Bissau. So guys, we want to take a look of the action of Trump with these few leaders, whether it was right or wrong, because these leaders are also a president of various countries. But let's take a look how Trump, the action of Trump towards them, and be able to judge it and also drop our contribution if it were right. So guys, let's go. So guys, these 5 African leaders was in the White House in US, but it was like a meeting between the boss and boys. The boys are to talk to their boss. That was how the meeting was. The posture of some of the leaders could tell you the posture, the way they sit down. Some of the leaders, their posture there was like that. But comes a time that Trump took the floor for 5 minutes.
Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mauritania, and Senegal, all different places with very valuable land, great minerals, great oil deposits.
So guys, I told you earlier in my previous video, this summit, what it would be all about. So what Trump was focusing on was on the mineral resources. Okay, take a look at
today to make greater investments in defense, hopefully, of course, buying our equipment, because we do make the best defense equipment. I guess we proved that about 2 weeks ago in Iran, but we make the best equipment. Best military equipment anywhere in the world by far. There's nobody close.
Beloved, stay with me. We are going somewhere. So he pointed out, you know very well that Trump is a businessman. So he pointed out that they should invest or buy their military equipment, that US military equipment is the best in the world. You know how he speaks, and that they tested one of their military equipment. So guys, you see the emphasis as a Trump presenting his own a proposal of that this African country should invest in US military equipment. So guys, as I earlier told you that the US has moved from the USA to trade agreement. So their sole purpose of going there is where to discuss on trade business. So guys, take a look when the Mauritanian president took the floor. What exactly happened? Take a look.
We have to go. But I appreciate it very much.
Guys, you could see what really happened. That okay, how could a president in a country sitting in the front of another president behaving as a kid? And it was so fortunate that Donald Trump has to shut him up. Why? Because Donald Trump gave him a sign to stop, that the speech is too long so that they can save time. But still, he was keep speaking about his safety, how he needed Donald Trump to come to exploit monetary minerals and how they are poor. So why did I say that he spoke like a little kid? It is only kid that present himself at this point in time, save pity. And once you present yourself that way, what happened? They will take advantage on your mineral resources, because already you have told him that you guys are poor, you needed their help. So that means you do not even have anything to offer. He didn't even talk about things that would benefit your citizen and mutual respect and understanding. If they are coming in, they were just air at how your country are poor. So guys, I don't know what. So you can also see the kind of leaders we have. Sometimes it is not the West fought to exploit Africa. It is the ignorance of those people we call our leader. That is why we need a leader. So guys, tell me, why would these guys respect Africa? Because our leaders will go there and behave like a kid. They do not present a win-win deal. So when you sound as you are a victim, what happened? They will take advantage of you. You could see what the Mauritanian president do, but to see the way Trump shut him up wasn't right. That is not how to deal with a president. So guys, let's take a look of. So guys, take a look when the Liberia president took the floor. Let's take a look.
Involvement in the investment in Liberia.
Yeah.
We'd like to see that happen. We want to work with the United States in peace and security within the region because we are committed to that. And we just want to thank you so much for this opportunity.
Well, thank you. And such good English, such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where?
It's very funny, guys. You could heard what Donald Trump just replied. What Liberia president was saying. I want to work with United States of America with the peaceful manner. But when Donald Trump replied, what did he say? That he has such a good that he spoke so well. Where did he? So does it mean that a whole president of a country supposed not to speak? So does it suppose not to speak a good and correct English? Does it don't deserve it? Is a president supposed to speak? And Liberia was one of those free slave countries. So they learn English, they speak English, and this is a president. So guys, another person that took over the stage was the Guinea-Bissau president took over the stage. But one thing that was so funny, it was actually talking about the their mineral resources, how United States could play a part, and also praising Trump. How with that Trump that there will not be peace in the world. It was all about minerals. The question I should ask, does you not have any other thing to say? Because what you're trying to present, you're putting pressure on the United States to come and exploit your mineral. So guys, the people that really represent us now are, I would say, they are really disappointing us, because this is what we have been preaching or saying. Because if they do not learn their lesson from the past, they will still repeat and sell the future of the nation to the West, because he was busy praising Trump and talking about the mineral, how the United States could play a part. So my question comes here, why is it that this Guinea-Bissau do not talk about win-win? Okay, talk about something that will benefit the citizen, which is very important. Coming in and talking about the mutual understanding, that's something that the United States would come so that it could benefit the citizen. So guys, you see where our leaders always sell out our mineral resources. At the end of the day, they will call Africa is poor, because those guys that went there, they never present proposals that will benefit the citizen. So it is what American will give to them. It is what they will accept, because it is the agreement you make, how you present yourself. You are on the pity side, and you know when people comes to pity you, you know they take advantage of you. So the Guinea-Bissau president, I was not actually impressed, because at this point in time, you have seen what is really going on around the world. It is time for you to present something that will benefit your citizen, that will bring development in good infrastructure, youth employment, like what. Okay guys, let's listen what Gabon president say, which is very important. Take a look of what Gabon president said that will marvel you. Take a look.
Je suis général et moi aussi je suis pragmatique. J'aime quand les choses avancent rapidement. Vous êtes les bienvenus pour venir investir. Sinon, d'autres pays pourraient venir à votre place. Merci.
A lot of people will say, oh, because he is a military president, that is why he's so bold. No. If you see a man that understands who he is and what Africa have, you will be proud of what you have. You're not under these people mercy. These guys are supposed to be under our mercy. So guys, I was telling you that we are supposed not to be under this Western mercy if we really know our stand. Remember, the first thing that the Gabon president he pointed and say, okay, if you want to invest in war, he was talking to Donald Trump face to face, that there are places that terrorists are disturbing. There is a place that war was going on. You know where is, referring Trump to Sudan. So he was telling them, you have to invest there. He says, secondly, if you have to come to, to exploit our raw material, it should be win-win. First, the raw material are not leaving the carbon country. It should be exploited there. If it is gold, whatever mineral will be refined there, so that it can create job opportunity for the citizen. You see, first, and the agreement will be win-win and with mutual respect. Guys, I don't want to say much. He's say a whole lot of things. First, he is telling that if you're coming to exploit our raw material, it will not be taken out of the country. It will be, if it's gold, it will be build a refinery so that it can benefit the citizen and create job opportunity. And he continued to say, so that our citizen will not be scrambling to travel hard to die in Mediterranean Sea and die in desert, so that it will create job opportunities. So guys, let me break down here. He was talking about win-win, things that will benefit the citizen. And you could see this is what Captain Abraham Traore is really fighting. Let the resources of Africa also benefit their citizens, because this is what makes our African brothers, sisters are dying in the sea, in desert, just to travel out to the west to sort out for daily bread. This is what makes a lot of our brothers are dying in the Mediterranean Sea and desert. So Gabon president pointed out that the things that will benefit the citizen. So guys, I don't know what you think. Is it not amazing? Because this is the move of Abraham Traore, things that will benefit the citizen, because African citizens are really dying. If you count thousands of people struggling to cross through the Mediterranean Sea every year, you will amaze you. We didn't talk about in the desert. We didn't talk about those in Libya, how this Libya people are destroying our African people. A lot is going on that. So this is our cry. This is the kind of a leader we need, that think about the citizen, not thinking about themselves and their family. If they are okay, their family is okay, their children is okay, they don't care about the citizen. Whether the citizen is dying, whatever is going on, as far as all the money that is coming, they are embezzling it and to take care of their only themselves. You guys should remember also, this was the Gabon president took power through military coup, which later become a constitutional election. So, and one thing that was very, very important that he says, he interrupt, I say that Africa is not a poor country like what the Mauritanian president said. He said that Africa is not a poor country, and truly Africa is not a poor country. So he has to tell them that everything that will lead, none of this raw material will be leaving our country. It should benefit the citizen, and is also present that the European Union, he said that the contract that they signed with the European Union with the former president was not benefiting the citizen. So they are restructuring the contract. So guys, this was a nice presenting. I think this is the leader we need, that speak not for them stomach, that speak not only for themselves, but they are looking what will create job opportunity and benefit the citizen. So guys, and this is what the Captain Abraham Traore are doing over there, the Sahel region. So guys, let's listen to what the Senegal president take the floor. He takes the floor.
Là, à cette période, 30 années après, pour mettre fin à ce conflit. Et je voudrais vous dire le soutien de l'ensemble de l'Afrique dans les initiatives.
Also, the Senegal president make us proud. Okay, guys, let me proceed what he says. He was speaking in French, but that is why it was too short. So he's first of all present a smart city, that Senegal want to build a smart city, a technology that could benefit the youth. So he presented the proposal that they are about to build a smart city, that if the US want to invest, they should invest in the smart city. He go on to talk about, okay, Donald Trump, you love club, you talk about sport. You should come and build a golf club in the Senegal. So guys, you could see the very intelligent people. That is why we are looking for the young leaders. And yes, at least this our old leader has tried. They could not understand what is really going on. So the Senegal has to go through to tell them this is what the youth need, the technologies. So guys, I don't know what to think. All right, guys, as I was saying, what did you actually think with this summit that Trump has to meet these five African leaders to present their mind? What did you think? I think Trump is trying to say, I know a lot of people say that Trump is a bully. Yeah, true. Trump does not respect people. He says things the way it is, But another thing is trying to open the eyes of African leaders. If you could see it right from the time he stopped the USA, he's trying to open the eyes of African leaders to sit up. I think if I were to rate, Trump is the best. I know you guys will not like this. Trump is the best leader. He's calling for Africans to do what? To wake up. The way he talks to them, the way he behaves, he said, you guys has grown. Wake up. You are not a beggar. You are creative. Your Africa is amazing. They are doing amazing things in the world. If the leaders could be so innovative and think the good welfare of think about how they could create job opportunity for the citizen to carry their citizen along, not thinking for only themselves. So guys, take a look of this video when the Liberia president was speaking that he was not happy the way Trump behaved, how he was being humiliated. And please do well to like, share, and drop your comment. God bless you. Take a
And
look.
angered me. I never thought I would be insulted like this in an international setting. I understand his arrogance. He impatiently asked for speed up many times in the meeting, but he pretended to be surprised even though he knew that English is our official language. Discrimination and prejudice against our country is too great. Seems to have tacitly agreed that African countries should not have language skills and that we should not have development. But he was disappointed. We have our own long history and culture. We receive education on our own land and master the official language of English. This is normal, but Trump, as a leader of a country, deliberately repeated praise to me with a racially prejudiced attitude. The sarcastic tone and ignorant sense of superiority made me feel extremely disgusted. This is too arrogant. I believe that if Trump cannot learn to respect every country, he will sooner or later become an international laughing stock.
You heard everything that the Liberia president was saying, how he was being embarrassed. So guys, it's just to know that Trump does not really take a damn of anybody. He will do whatever he wants to do and say whatever he wants to say. So he's calling for you guys to sit up.